Hi, my name is Andre.
And I'm Michaela.
Today we will be talking about physical and sexual development through the lifespan.
Stage 1. Physical development is the natural way in which bodies grow, change, and develop through their life. The most famous theorist is Jean Piaget. His theory includes the stages of sensory motor skills, pre-optimal stage, concrete operations, and formal operation.
The first stage of physical development starts even before you're born. It is prenatal. Prenatal begins with germinal, which is weeks 1 and 2 of the pregnancy. After beginning in the germinal stage for 5 days, the baby will only have 100 cells.
The next stage of prenatal is embryonic, 3 to 8 weeks. There will roughly be 150 cells now. The basic structures start to develop, including the heart, organs, head, chest, and spinal cord.
The last stage of prenatal is fetal. 9 to 40 weeks. The baby is now the size of a kidney bean. By 40 weeks, the baby is ready to be delivered and has no more room to grow.
Motor skills begin to develop when the infant's muscles and nervous system mature.
Babies begin walking by 11 months. Also, genes play a major role in motor skill development.
At 2 years old, the child can kick a ball. At 3, the child can climb, run, and pedal a tricycle. At 4, a baby can catch a ball and use scissors. And finally, at 5 years old, a baby can swing and use a fork and knife.
The first year of baby's life is dramatic growth change.
Adolescence then begins at 12 years old. It begins with puberty and ends with emerging adulthood.
Adolescence is when the maturing of adrenal and sex glands begin.
Rapid increase in height also begins during the years 12 to 18 years.
Early adulthood begins at 20 and your physical maturation is now complete.
Height and weight may increase, yet physical abilities are at their peak during early adulthood.
Middle adulthood is ages 40 to 60. The skin starts to become wrinkly and loses elasticity.
Late adulthood begins at 60, and the reaction times slow down. So that's like someone was like throw a ball, you wouldn't be able to catch it as quickly as you would. And muscle strength also then slows down. Now we'll begin talking about sexual development.
Psychology's most famous figure is also one of the most influential and controversial thinkers of the 20th century. In 2001, Time magazine referred to Freud as one of the most important thinkers of the last century.
Sigmund Freud was a theorist of sexual development. Sigmund Freud's first stage of sexual development is the oral stage. In Freudian psychoanalysis, this term, oral stage, denotes the first psychosexual development stage wherein the mouth of the infant is his or her primary zone and source.
The anal stage is the second stage in Sigmund Freud's theory of psychosexual development, lasting from age of 18 months to 3 years. According to Freud, the anus is the primary erogenous zone, and pleasure is derived from controlling bladder and bowel movement. The major conflict issue during this stage is toilet training. Fixation at this stage can result in a personality that is too rigid or one that is too disordered.
The third stage is the phallic stage. In Freudian psychoanalysis, the phallic stage is the third stage, which is spanning the ages of 3 to 6 years old, wherein the infant's desire centers upon his or her genital as the erogenous zone.
The fourth stage is the latent stage. The latency phase originates during the phallic stage when the child's Oedipus complex begins to dissolve. The child realizes that his or her wishes and longings for the parent of the opposite sex cannot be fulfilled and will turn away from these desires.
The last stage is stage 5, which is the genital stage. The genital stage in psychoanalysis is the term used by Freud to describe the final stage of human psychosexual development. The individual develops a strong sexual interest in people outside of the family. We did this wrong.
Thanks for watching.